Hi folks, Brendan here from Advanced Radio, and today I'll be taking you through how to set up and get the most out of your new AR Extreme RRS or Smoothflite 16 when using your JR radio. For demonstration purposes, we've got the JR radio here. We're using 2 of the 8-channel receivers, but you could just as easily use the tiny little RG012BX X-Bus receiver from JR. Don't have any here at the moment, so we are demonstrating with our 8 channels. You may notice that with our 2 receivers we have these bound. They're both set to X-Bus mode A when they're bound, and for one of the receivers we've got just one connection, whereas in this one we've got 2. This is our secondary receiver for dual redundancy, and this one has 2 cables, one plugged into the D-Bus or X-Bus port and the other one plugged into the battery sense port for downlink telemetry to your radio. So the Extreme RRS and the Smoothflite both support dual battery redundancy, dual receiver redundancy, and downlink telemetry to the radio. I think we're just a little bit close. There we go. So the telemetry you can expect is your flight pack voltage, your current, and your amps coming out of each pack, and it's calculated as watts as well if you want that too. So in such a small area, we are seeing a little bit of a dropout there. This is just to go through quickly, this is a 16-channel high-powered unit. Each of these servo outputs can also be used to power lighting kits like our ILS01 or an electric retract controller. Okay, they're rated for 10 amps a piece. We use a high-powered XT30 connector, okay, which I'll just give you a side profile there. We use 2 of those. They're currently plugged in with some AR Power 3200 Lions. We've also got our color touchscreen display plugged in, which gives the pilot feedback as well as used for programming. Okay, now if I go into my receiver page here, you can see that we're getting good frames from both of those receivers. We also monitor the drop frames and the fail-safe frames from both receivers. So you could think of this as a lightweight, ultra-high powered power distribution system, which is exactly what it is. We go into the monitor page now. You can see we've got a good connection. I'm moving the sticks on the transmitter and you can see the bars moving on the screen. And if we pan out, we've got our AR 8444 servo there, and if I move the stick, you can actually see it moving. This system is compatible with PWM servos, X-Bus servos, S-Bus servos, you name it, it will work with it. We will go through a host of more features as well as all the switching options in a later video, so stay tuned.